Alright, legends, what's happening next on Ethereum? We're gonna talk about it in this video because we can see a small pump to 3.6k on Ethereum, but what's coming up next? We're gonna talk about it. Before we start, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is only for education and thinking purposes. Always do your research. What happened? Obviously, we had that massive dump when we went to 3,050. We held that support. We held the level of 3k. Fortunately, because otherwise that would be over. That would be it for Ethereum. But look, for all holders, who haven't sold yet, because a lot of people still think 8k 10k coded for Ethereum this year. Look, I believe exactly opposite. I think not much gonna happen next for Ethereum this year. Honestly, we want 3k, right? Then small raise 16% to 3.6. I simply think there's too much risk involved now in Ethereum, so that it's just simply not worth it. 4.9, the all-time high. Look, for everyone who still believes that this year we're gonna go higher than that, it's very unlikely, right? It's very unlikely that we're gonna see anything over than that price. By the way, I've been telling you at 1.5 1.4 about ETH. Right now, everyone who got in, simply too much risk involved. So look, are we going back to 1k on ETH? No. Are we going back to 2k? Likely. Are we going down to 2.5k? Likely. Likely. Now, if we know that, if we consider that, why would you hold your bucks at 3.6? Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's the thing, and people don't understand it. Another thing is that, look, everyone knew 120 130 was top for BTC. Everyone knew that then the money is going to outflow from BTC to ETH. That's exactly what happened, right? That's exactly what happened, and that's exactly why we had that pump. But there is no more capital coming to the market. That's the problem. That's the main problem why ETH and other alts are not going up. It's that simple. For ETH to go up, we need some kind of capital or big news from the Web2 market to bring it up. But for now, we don't see it, right? So that's simply that's how I operate on this market. I'm not gonna tell you to the moon or whatever. This is how I feel about it. Remember, guys, about 2bit. All right, it's an exchange. You can check it out. I've been telling you about 2bit also before my channel. You can see as well a video that I posted in my X, as you can see in here. All right, that's only specifically here, right? If you go to my profile, you can check that video only in here, right? The hidden power of X. So I'm gonna leave you with that. Thank you so much for watching. All the links in the description. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.